Hello, this is Cheo. As part of the series of videos for Careers in Student Affairs Month, we have Dr. Kim Kloeppel. Kim, thank you for being with us. Tell us a little bit about your experience in higher education. How did you come into the university?
Well, my background was in retail management and financial planning, and then in 1995 I was hired in the student health and counseling as a program manager, and my strengths were in financial and administrative support. So I worked there and worked my way up into an associate director, and then in 2005 I came to work for you as your fiscal and office planning officer. And that helped because I learned a lot when I was in SHAC, but I was also a fellow for you and was able to learn a lot about student affairs and the Division of Student Affairs as well as campus. And so since that time I've been working for you and increasing my responsibilities in strategic planning and a lot of different special projects, capital projects and things like that.
Not only do you do the administrative, but you're also in the classroom. You teach a class, a very popular class. And tell us about that.
Yes, that's very exciting for me. It keeps me in touch with students. I have been doing that for 10 semesters, and it's a class called the STEP class, and it teaches them life skills. And it teaches them how to buy a house and a car, fiscal planning, how to do some career planning, what their strengths are, and I just really love teaching it because many years later I'll have students who want to go to graduate school and move on, and I get asked for letters of recommendation, so that's really exciting.
And this class is unique because it's not for freshmen.
Right.
It's for seniors, isn't it?
Well,
juniors and
we moved
seniors.
it down to sophomores and juniors so they can start planning early now. Yeah.
Sometimes students miss this as freshmen, and you want to remind them that this is important.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Kloeppel, what message do you have for students that may not have even thought of higher education as a profession because that wasn't in your mind?
Right.
But what message do you have? What can they do to prepare to work in higher education?
Well, I think a big part of what I've taught my students and I've learned myself is to find out what your strengths are. What are you good at? What do you like to do? And try to expand on that, increase those skills. At one point, you were able to appoint me as the interim dean of students, and I did that for 3 years. And that was pushing me outside my comfort zone a little bit because I learned a lot, but it was also a passion that I had to work with students and work within the community and the campus. And so I would always challenge people to think outside the box and push themselves so that they're doing things that may be a little different than what they thought. But you'll never know until you really try these things if you're capable of doing them. And I just continue to grow. I always tell my students and myself that I'm on a journey, and I've been on a journey, and I continue to move towards that way. And I just really love having the opportunities. Another thing that I did is the Random Acts of Kindness and Be Kind committee here. So be able to talk to your supervisor or your manager and other departments and think how you can collaborate on different projects that you might like to do and that make the world a better place, and just really strengthen your skills and move forward.
And you felt that getting a doctor's degree was important because it opened more doors to teach.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up because when I came to UNM, I had my bachelor's, and then with a little bit of prodding from you, I got my master's, and then continued to get my PhD in organizational learning, OLIT. And I'm so glad I did that. It was a tough road to trying to do everything, but I'm so glad I did it. It really has opened up doors for me.
Dr. Kloeppel, thank you for sharing your life story and motivating our students. And we appreciate everything you do for them.
Thank you.